a BBL and I see that she had a BBL and she looks like this and she's able to maintain this and she's eating this stuff. I want to watch her journey because we're on the same kind of journey.
True.
Everybody.
True.
That person is your, and not
I like that.
Exactly what they look like, but what does your body look like? What does your body used to look like? And what kind of, so if I'm looking at transformations, I don't want to see somebody that went from 180 to 165.
Yeah.
And it went from like a lean to a muscle to a, I don't want to see that. Somebody that had people that went from this and now they're looking like this. Because that is possible.
Yeah.
I know that I'm saying that. Yeah. And I'm not trying to look like this person that looks amazing.
Right.
So because a lot of people, that gets a lot of people.
It does.
You got a fine woman or a fine man that looks like this. They want to look like that, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy that. I gotta either work with them or I gotta buy whatever program they have because they look. I want to look just like that.
Yep.
I want abs. I want that back. I want whatever." And not even looking at. And I'm not saying like that's not obtainable, but everybody's body is different.
It's different, exactly.
Everyone's body is different, and those workouts may not work for you just yet. That might be something that you need to work something out, and then when you get to this point, then start doing that, or you're gonna have to do it for a long time.
Exactly.
In order so don't go in thinking, oh, I'm about to
just like that. That sounds like something too. I just wanted to run that by you too. Is that it? Because again, you're hitting on a lot of things that I see on TikTok. Would you say too that when there's certain people that are like, they say, oh, in 30 days I did this, in 30 days I did that. Would you say, are you also warning against that? Are you saying don't think that? Okay.
So like, if you do what you're supposed to be doing, and you follow your nutrition, you've been sitting down sedentary, and then now you're moving for so many days a week, you're drinking water, your nutrition's on point, you're gonna drop. But also it depends on your body type.
True.
Yeah, so you can have a body type. I'll take two of my clients. I have one, I can change her body in 30 days. I can do a lot with her body in 30 days. Because her body, I could drop weight on her, and like we can do like 6 pounds a week and stuff like that. Healthy. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 4, but we always losing.
Yeah.
And we shaping it up. And then I have one, and it takes her a while, and then it'll drop. So she holds, and then it drops. It's gonna be for her. I wouldn't do weekly weight check-ins with her just because like that can get your mind all, and other people that I know that can lose and like that, I can check them every week and keep them on task and be like, oh, I gotta weigh in, so I need to be doing the right thing.
Yeah.
It just depends on who you're working with. Definitely you can change your body in 30 days. Discipline to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like, depending on where they started from, if you weren't already working out,
you're gonna drop.
Like, you can drop really fast. However, your mental, sometimes it takes people 6 months to get their mental in check, so they can eat right and they can exercise at least 3 to 4. So it takes time. Like I have people that have been with me for 2 years.
Wow.
And that first year they wasn't really listening like they were supposed to. They were still changing. Their inches was still going down. Their weight was still dropping, but it could have been more.
Yeah.
But now that they're listening, it's falling off. They see it. Oh God, I could have been. And they'll tell you themselves. They're like, I wish I would have listened to you back then, but I went through so much transition mentally and changes and, personal life changes to get here. Like, look at everything that I've lost over and gained over this amount of time. So, you know, like, she don't mind at all. Like, you know, they're like, I'm gonna be with you forever. Yeah. And I'm like, that ain't the goal, but you know, but I don't mind. But that's the goal. And I'm really excited when people transform and then they can go on their own and keep doing it and not get the weight back. So that's the hardest part, is making the transition and keeping it, like maintaining it. Because I'll have some people that have maintained it for a while, and I know it's really hard with the pandemic and all these changes. So a lot of people are teeter-tottering, and you know, our weight climbs back up, you know, because of personal issues and stuff like that. But when I see like my clients that have been with me and they have transitioned, I have one, and me and her have transformed twice. Wow. She came to me. Well, I'll tell you right now, I saw her in the gym. She was working with another trainer. Right? Hold on. She was working with another trainer, but I didn't know. She was working with another. Hold on.
Don't tell me you start swinging. Don't tell me you start swinging.
Like I told you, I don't go after people.
I know.
So, but I looked at her and I was like, oh my God, I would love to train her. I don't know what, like, I was just like, I would love to train her. Like, I would make her body look amazing. Yeah. Like, and she was, you know, she wasn't to where like she like was already, she was still bigger. Yeah. And I was like, man, I would definitely like transform her body to like pop it. And I would say maybe a month later or something like that, if that, she got my Snapchat information from either my sister-in-law like, or somebody. She found me. Wow. Watching me in the gym. And at the time she had a male trainer, no offense.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, see, I'm wrong. Look, I'm about to end it here. I'm about to end it right here. I'm about to end it. They look and look. I'm like, hold on now.
But she hit me up. You know, it was on him because he made her feel uncomfortable. Wow. Okay. So, and then she was like, I've been watching you in the gym. She had been watching me training other people. And she was like, I really, really want to work with her. And I was like, I was saying that I really wanted to like, and I got her. That's you know, crazy. And we dropped the weight. And then, you know, life happened. She had to have surgery. Hormones and everything changed. And she got into depression. And, you know, I would hit her up every now and then and, you know, talk to her, and she came back. Wow. Started, you know, and dropped the weight. Like, we dropped maybe 6 to 10 pounds in maybe 5 weeks or so. Wow. And now I'm gonna tell you this. She got in her feelings, right? Okay. Before she and went to another trainer because she was embarrassed because she didn't want to come back over there. Yeah. And she tried this other trainer, and she only lost like 2 pounds that month. And she came back to me and we lost 10. and you know, and she was like, so like she swears by me. Like she's promoting always, like without me, you know, asking her. She always pushes. She always pushes for me. Like, and even the one that's been with me for 2 years, like pushing for me, like because they know. But I'd be like, okay, I saw her, like other people were like, you know, she's working out with this other trainer and da da da. And I was like, okay.
Wow. Yeah. You here? Yeah.
Where I'm at.
Exactly.
I don't mind you trying anybody else.
Exactly.
It's not a problem. I know you're gonna come back over here. Cause I'm not like other people.
No, you're right. You're right. You got your own. Yeah.
I just want to train you. You get more when you train with me, and you get to talk with me, and we're on a personal level, and I'm gonna give you more, and I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna check on you. Yeah. Other people are gonna come check in on you.
Right.
Not the ones that I've been seeing out here.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Some do. But I find that if you have more of a personable relationship, or some kind of way of accessing you and you accessing them, they're more than likely going to have better results than you giving them something, sending them off, and then checking in once or whatever. And then because they're not they're not there yet.
They're not there yet. Yeah.
You can do that with people that are like there and they're like ready and bump, and they're already there and they just need some guidance in how to get this exactly. But for the people that aren't, you can't do that with them. Sorry. It's not gonna work. So.
I love it. I love the aspect of you keying in on the uniqueness of a trainer. It's specifically you, but that aspect of when you're personal or because you're Mercedes, that's why they come back to you, because you're you. It's not necessarily just that you're a trainer and you have that title. You're you, and no one else can be you. So it's always going to be that aspect of the personal relationship you build, and call it what you want to. I call them friendships. You know what I'm saying? At this point, this, like you said, they borrowing pots and pans. It's like at this point, we're friends. You know what I'm saying? You need my client just had a graduation. She just walked across the stage. She was telling me about that, and it just, you get on these talks of not just you need to eat or you need to do this or you need to, you don't. It ain't just those things, but it's a more personal level of knowing who this person is. They're a human being before they're an experiment. You know what I'm saying? So I love that you highlighted that aspect of your training and the fact that your journey, because you answered the initial question of how did it start, but then you went naturally into how you're helping other people, and then they're branching off from you or leaving your program, helping other people. That's a beautiful thing too, because that's the goal. I feel you're not supposed to always be with me. I don't want you. I mean, you can. You put money in my butt. Thank you. It's like, but at the same time, we want you to branch off and help other people. So when you hit on,
so many other people, and they'll inspire other people to get on their fitness journey. Or they'll be doing it on their own, or they'll be tagging each other. So like they're motivating each other in the gym. So even though they're not going together, they'll be on Snapchat and they'll be tagging each other. And like they're motivating people from back home, because my one lady, she's not from here. She's from Alabama. So she's and she'll tag me, and then they're following me, and then she's they're motivating each other. On their workout journey. So now you have a community. Because sometimes you won't have that at-home support or that family support. Sometimes, strangers will support you more than, somebody from where you're from doing something. It's obtainable.
I love that. And I'm glad that you touched on that aspect of inspiration, because that, again, that's the whole point. That's the whole reason I do this. It's literally to have a hub of people coming together talking about, because sooner or later, I tell everyone this as well, and this is just a idea that I want to soon put into action. But sooner or later, I'm going to have a series, interview series, or not necessarily an interview series, but more of a community Zoom meetup, where I think I'm going to call them like mashups. And it's going to be one with personal trainers. So perhaps if you would not mind, I would love for you to get in there, and it's just like 10 of us. And we're just all talking about, and then we record it and then share it. And then it becomes this whole community of Let's Just Talk, which is my company. You know what I'm saying? So just talking about whatever it is. But you hit on community. And that's what I think at the end of the day solidifies any journey. Any journey you're on, being around people who also are sharing in the same journey creates a community, which creates stability and consistency. you know, to whatever it is you're doing. I did want to ask you one other question, because you seem like you are growing, and you seem like you are, which also leads me to your home gym too. I don't want to push it too far. I know we're going over an hour. I wanted to go into that a little bit because I'm very obsessed in that, and I know there's a few other people I follow who also are in the process of doing it, but I'll have to pick your brain a little bit later. But I did want to go into maybe ending it off here. Maybe if this is what you're planning on doing in the future, are you looking to include anybody in your business or in terms of partnership? Maybe for someone watching, is that something you want to do?
So yes. So my overall, I want a women's center. So I want to offer not only fitness in there, but therapy and women's health and a daycare.
Wow.
So, I want a big, women's center so they can come in and get all of their health and, everything one time. So that's my overall. But to climb into that, when I do get a building, I would love to have, some other trainers. I do have one girl I met that she's studying to become one. And I was like, like to bring other people in so that they can train, because I love to travel too. So
you trying to get out of here.
So having other people in there as well, and so that they can build up and they can, share their expertise or share, because I may not fit everyone, other people's styles may fit someone else better. To grow it, you can't just do everything alone. Have to include other people. Just make sure you're making smart decisions. But yeah, definitely. I love working. I may work out by myself, but I love working with people too. So, because I love talking to people and building friendships and community. I love all of that. So I would definitely bring others in to do that, especially because I wanted to grow into something way bigger.
You're right.
So yes, definitely.
I love that. And again, I just wanted to ask that so that whoever lands on this page, it may, you never be ESPN themselves maybe looking at this and be like, hold on, so whoever lands on this, I think it's a great thing to know that you're trying to scale, you're trying to grow, and to know that you have way bigger inspirations and aspirations is amazing. In regards to Mercedes and her personal journey, fitness journey, what would you say are perhaps the top 3 things that keep you motivated when you're, because again, you being a PT, I know just like me, you got days where you just like, like I'm tired. What gets you out the bed?
So one is my self-love journey. So it's myself. Because I know I want better. I want to feel a certain way. Of course, my kids, I have energy for them. I want to be in the right mind space for them. Because if you're not feeling it, like it's going to pour out into all aspects of your life. I don't want my kids to feel any kind of way because I'm off. And then, what has been doing it as well, especially lately, because I've been going through it lately. And my clients. And people that I inspire me. Because I'll tell you this, I'll have a day or I'm having a bad day or I'm like, and somebody will write me out of the blue and tell me how much I inspire them, men and women. And I'm like, okay, I need to, or I told, like, I have a Instagram friend that I met in person, but we're like friends or whatever. And I told her one day, start recording your videos.
Wow.
And she tagged me and she was like, look, she did it. And so from now on, she's been
recording.
Every time she's been in the gym, she's been recording her videos. Yep. So I'll see them and I'm like, let me get up. Or if I didn't get it done yet, let me get up and do it, because she's doing it.
She's doing it. Yeah.
She was scared to do this. I don't have an excuse. This person is doing it. And then I'll see like a lady that's been with me for 2 years. She's thick, she is sprinting on the treadmill, right? And when I'm like, if I'm having a hard day, I'm like, man, I don't want to sprint. Get on there.
You and then her.
And she be in there killing it. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I gotta get on the treadmill. So I inspire them, they inspire me back. So
I love that. And I can resonate with everything you're saying. Everything you're saying is like you're describing me, because I feel the same way. It's like when you see this person doing this or doing that, or you hear her going through it, but she's still doing or still pushing here. It's like, man, like, how could I not? Even with these interviews, sometimes when I'm, like I told you, I may have COVID, so I got to take a test when I get off this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm put that out there, but it's like, right. Like, why do I, it's because I'm feeling like these endorphins have released as you're talking. It's like there's joy and there's a refreshment in refreshing others. So right. It's really that aspect of, again, I think it goes back to servitude. Being a servant to others, like truly, that in and of itself has benefits that I think most people who don't focus on that will never taste. If you're just all about the money, if you're just all about the greed, gimme, what can I get out of this?
It's for money. Exactly.
And that, and again, you'll find yourself so empty. But when you find yourself giving towards others, and that be one of the sole reasons behind what you're doing, it's refreshing. It's nothing but refreshing. So this leads me to my next question in regards to your content. For anybody following you, or anybody that could be watching this that are planning on following you, what can they expect from your page going forward? Is there anything new? Is there anything that you got coming up? Yeah.
There is. I'm going through transition right now. Anybody that has tried to hire or outsource. So I hired someone to change like everything for me.
Wow.
I paid and it kind of fell through. So yeah.
You hired them to change your content, all your social media.
So I hired them to redo a website, Instagram, Shopify, like all kinds of stuff. So I'm doing everything on my own.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, like $1,000 out the window. Oh. So anyway, but going forward, they'll be seeing a lot of like nutrition, quick 10-minute workouts, a new ebook dropping.
Oh wow. Hey.
Yeah. So they'll be seeing a lot of new content and upgrades as far as programs that I already have on my website. The website is going to look different. It's already changed from yesterday. Mm-hmm. So moving forward, there'll be like a nutrition tip or example plate of what they could eat. Exercises that are going to be just 10 minutes and under. They don't need weights to do it.
Wow.
They can do it, in the morning or at night, whenever. And, burn some calories. It's not going to take them a long time because I know everybody's busy.
Yeah.
So, because everybody doesn't make time for themselves. 10-minute workouts coming. Those have already started. Fitness tips, just giving them tips on form, exercises for certain body types and areas they're trying to hit. Like my favorite exercises or go-tos for those. Yeah.
I love it. That is a lot. I mean, the fact that you even have an ebook, like for real, like that's I mean, you got a whole bunch of stuff. How do you make time for something like this? Like that, this is just,
you have to schedule it out.
Yeah.
So like today I give myself Fridays off.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So like I have like early morning sessions on Friday, and then the rest of the day is clear.
Okay.
So because my kids are in school, I'm able to have they're about to be out for summer, but so Fridays would be my back office time, working on things, and every little day doing stuff or recording things like that. Because I'll tell you this, I don't know if other people have had luck, but I had zero luck in hiring and outsourcing people.
Yeah.
Because either they would overcharge me. So I got quoted $5,000 for a video editing for a program, and it was only going to be for 3 hours of video recording, and it was only seconds videos. Like
it wasn't full.
So it was like, no. And the person that I did hire, the graphics, it was really jumpy, and then they were like, oh, they don't know what the exercises are, so they couldn't put it together and edit it for me, so I had to essentially do it myself. So I was like, I'm gonna just do it myself. And then I really couldn't use a lot of the content because it was bouncy. And then I hired a company to do, well, it was actually referred to me, and it was, I want to say $925 was half of it. So I paid half up front, and then I would pay the other half once it was complete. Nothing got completed. And I paid that in September. The project was supposed to be done the end of October, and we are in May of 2020.
Oh my goodness, man.
So yeah, me and outsourcing just don't work out. So because I was tired of like trying to do everything on my own. You want to be able to let some things go to people that are experts in things, and you on your expertise, because I don't like marketing and I don't like editing. Doesn't mean I can't do it, but it takes time consuming. I have other things to do. So but I'm back at square one. So
it's not, I mean, we definitely should chat it up afterwards, because I know a few people. I have connects that could definitely help in some aspect. Do you use you ever heard of a website called Upwork?
I heard of it. Maybe I got that on TikTok.
Because they're pretty good. Because the reason I like them is because, and I was actually going to do some work at some point with them, but they allow you to review the person's profile, and you can kind of have a conversation. I think they can see you part of the work before you even want to even try them. So they can see you a snippet of what you would like.
See, that person had all this stuff. So and like what was sent to me, I thought was beautiful. Like beautifully. But so far I only have like a mock-up. Mock-up myself. I don't know what happened. Like, so like the email correspondence have like died off. Like, so, yeah, I'm not even stressed out about it. I'm just gonna and make sure it's done correctly.
Exactly. But definitely reach out. Feel free to reach out. I may have a few connects too, and we can talk about it more. But I'm sorry that happened, because I know how that can be, trying to do everything on your own. I know, like, and then trying to pay somebody and then feeling like that was so I get it.
I lost thousands last year on trying to house.
So you probably don't want to go nowhere near house.
I'm like,
I get it.
That gonna like do work. I want you to do the work too.
Exactly. And I know a few people too I've interviewed actually who have websites now. And so maybe if I could, refer you to their people, or you could check their website out and just kind of look at it from there. But I get it when it comes to those or those dead ends. But you got a lot going on. So you do got a lot going on. So I mean, you definitely gonna need that help, and I'm praying that you get it. Absolutely. In terms of your content and someone, let's say somebody coming across it, or let's say this is your last day, and someone comes across your profile, they see something that Mercedes does, or they see this interview, per se, this is the last piece of content, and you just, for some happenstance, say, I'm done with social media. You just say that. Maybe because you ran into all this outsourcing problem, and you just like, forget it. So let's say this is your last piece of content, and someone's scrolling on TikTok, or they're scrolling on Instagram, they see this piece of content, or whatever piece of content you've made. What would you want people to take from it? Any type of piece of content that they land on, this is your last piece of content, or your last day on earth. What would you want people to take from what they see in regards to your content?
Oh, that's a biggie.
I sent this question to you. Don't act like you don't know. Yeah, I sent it to you.
Wait, hey, last day on earth. Look.
Yeah, I didn't put that.
Essentially, when people come across my content, I want them to feel empowered, strong, and like they are capable of making changes and transforming their lives.
I love it. And that's exactly what you said, I think, essentially throughout all the other questions. Seriously, like that being the sole reason behind what it is that you want people to take is something I stand behind. I stand behind completely, 100%. Where can someone find Mercedes? All the platforms. Is she on YouTube, TikTok? And where can we find you? And then of those platforms, which one can we reach out to you if, say, we want to do some outsourcing work for you?
So I think I'm on just about everything except for like Twitter and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But West Indy Get Fit is my Instagram. My website is the same. And Facebook is under my name, Mercedes. And my Snapchat, I know I have West Indy Get Fit on there, but I think it's like under my Rhea Magras email or something like that. But I'm on pretty much all the platforms. YouTube, I'm dabbling with. I don't like to talk.
We're changing that.
So, and just with that, I would like to what my vision for YouTube. I'm trying to get it together first, because I know people have been asking me for years to do YouTube. But yes, definitely, I'm on Facebook for Mercedes Gillespie, and West Indy Get Fit, and westindygetfit.com.
Okay. All right. And with all of those platforms, they can also reach out to you if they wanted to reach out for any advice or anything of that nature as well.
Yep. Just message me.
Perfect.
Yeah, just message me. My I do have a work line. So I do have a phone number, which is listed on all of those as well.
Okay.
So at the bottom of my website, it's on there. I think it's on Instagram as well. But I can share it. I don't know if I.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave all the stuff down here at the bottom too. Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't gonna have, nah.
Yeah. My phone number is 931-266-3236. Anybody message me and just let me know who you are, because if you text me, I'm just be like, I'm really nice. I've had people write me on accident, and then they're having like whole conversations.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, they just want to talk to you. They don't want. Nah, they ain't. They said she a therapist. Something happened. My dog died, and now y'all tell they know they just wanted to talk.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
I love it. I love it. Mercedes, thank you. thank you so much for, again, stepping up. Like, this is the first and foremost, you stepped up to the plate and you allowed yourself to be transparent. You allowed yourself to open up and share your journey and who you were to the world and to my followers and to your followers. And so whoever lands on this video now, I feel like will not only know more about you, but be able to partake in the benefits that your journey has allowed you to experience. And I have, even with this amount of time, hour and a half interview, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But again, I've been able to glean from it. And I thank you for allowing me to do that and to capture it and share with other people, because I truly do believe someone out there needs to hear what you went through and what you're going through. This is a lifelong journey. So Thank you again so much, Mercedes. I want to thank y'all too. If y'all got this far into the video, if you waited and lasted this hour and a half long, which I'm sure they had no problem doing, because this was so amazing. Your story was so amazing. I mean, in all levels, it was just an up and down emotional roller coaster of excitement. And so if y'all have lasted this long, thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe to the page, share the video, follow Mercedes on all of her platforms. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, for us to be able to communicate and grow this community together is exactly why I do this. So for all my followers, at least, y'all head over there, man, show her some love and follow her, hit her up. She's a PT, an amazing personal trainer. So hit her up if y'all need some personal training stuff going on, man. If y'all just need to talk, you text her, hit her, because obviously she has allowed herself in some way. Now, don't blame me if they start hitting you up, Mercedes, but because that may happen, but she has in some sense invited y'all to message her. So definitely hit her up, show her that support. But with that said, man, make sure you hit me up too. If you need any personal training, any aspects of help towards fitness, or just to converse as well. Follow my email list. That is also something I'm stressing. I'm an affiliate marketer / email marketer. So make sure you click the link below, sign up to my email list. I give out free content weekly, as well as affiliate products, fitness affiliate products that I promote that can help you level up your fitness as well. But with that said, I want to end it off with you, Mercedes. Do you have anything else you want to share with them?
I hope everyone has a lovely day.
Now, hold on. Before we end it, Mercedes, let us see the hands. Let us see. Nah, they look kind of shy. They look kind of shy.
Wait a minute. It's a little hot outside.
Nah,
and I have
you don't have to play that way. Ain't nobody tell you to open that window up. Nah, you're. I saw you doing this. You were doing this before I asked. I was like.
You tried it. Yes.
I appreciate you, Mercedes. And thank y'all so much, man. Hope y'all have an amazing day. And until next time, peace.